Welcome back to the JSFL. It is JSFL divisional week, and 4 teams remain. And we have our first game here at 4:15 in Seattle as the 6 seed Phoenix Gila Monsters take on the 1 seed Seattle Natives. We're here in Seattle in a little overcasted sky. I'm your commentator Joshua Hexel here with you today, and we are here in Seattle as Kermit Pose, Seattle Natives are going to try to take on rookie Brian Teps's Phoenix Gila Monsters. Both of these teams have a veteran that's going to retire. Seattle has Walter Sanders, the defensive end, who's very good at his job. And Phoenix has Noah Brates, wide receiver. Here in Seattle, there's Kermit Poe, as we see him, getting his teammates, getting his mind on the course. Get ready for this game because next week, one of these teams is making it to the JSFL Championship, the first one, and we'll have to see which one can do it. So, we're here in Seattle. We'll get this one away shortly. Here is the kick, and we're getting in the JSFL divisional round here in Seattle. Kneel down, it's Saturday afternoon as Kermit Poe takes the stage. Let's look at Kermit Poe's stats this year. 262 completions out of 355 attempts, 3,250 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. No ground game. He led the league in touchdowns and throwing yards this season. So he had the most things out of the quarterbacks this year. Second in quarterbacks, though, behind Sean Richardson. Oh, here's the run for Colton Mew. He's in 3 yards backwards on that play. Phoenix with a nice defensive play to start off today. Their second straight game away from home. As last week they went from Detroit, and that was a Sunday game, and then they came here. Oh no, that was Saturday. That was Saturday 6:30, and then they came here at 4:15 in Seattle. So this trip a little shorter for them as it's a divisional rival. Second and 13. Here is Poe. Throwing on first down. Poe escaping the puck. He's going to get sacked. Wow. Corey Randall on the sack. Defensive tackle making the offensive line of Seattle collapse on itself. So 2 great plays for Phoenix's defense, and they're 1 play from stopping this high-powered Seattle offense. This would have been the week they would have got Timothy Morgan back, but from the suspension of him catching that pass on week 11, he is suspended till week 1 of next year. So Seattle's going to have to make it do without him. 3rd and 18 now. Seattle needs a big play out of their pocket. Here is Poe. He's going to throw, field pressure, Sheldon Romero with the pass. Sheldon Romero gets into his hands for 16 yards, but it's still short. 3 yards, 4th down, and 3 to go. Romero, he made it onto the top 25 list as the 3rd tight end. He got 3rd in the tight end category. He was 23 on the top 25 list. So the 23rd best player in the league right there. I guess who got tackled him was Byron Baxter, the best defensive back in the league. He did not make the top 25 list, though. No defensive back made the top 25 this year. Only position group that didn't make it. Here is the punt. It's going to be blocked. Phoenix gets it. Pick it up, and that's a scoop and score for the Gila Monsters. Touchdown, Phoenix. Cordero Concert with the touchdown. And Phoenix takes the board first in Seattle. So the punt, I think that's 2 straight games with a blocked punt touchdown for Phoenix. Pretty sure they're the last one against the Power. And here's a black punt by Phoenix against Seattle. Cordero Concert picks it up after someone blocked it for the score. Now, the extra point for Phoenix is they're going up 7-0 here early in Seattle. So that extra point is up. It's good. So Seattle get the ball back, but they're down by 7 now, and Phoenix's offense hasn't even touched the ball. The kick away. Seattle's turn. Seattle gets the ball back. Kermit Poe offense couldn't do anything, led to a 3-and-out, which also led to a blocked punt by Phoenix, which led to a scoop and score. So nothing blamed on this offense besides the fact they really couldn't get anything going. But Phoenix's defense, see if they can let Lightning strike twice to get 2 3-and-outs. But here's a dump off right away. This one gets in the hands of Dallas Crawford. And we can see Seattle's offense a little more in depth. Offensive line. Jordan Penna, Dylan Trahan, Boyce Ainsworth, Lawrence Thompson, Philip Barnes. He's going to LA next season. Dallas Crawford and Fred Williams, Colton Yu, Sheldon Romero, and John Cox are your starting offensive players unskilled on the wide receiver, tight end, halfback position. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Colton Yu. He's going to get pushed in the backfield for a loss of 1. Third and 6 now after the nice rush defense by Phoenix. Their defense has shut down some 2 high-powered offenses. Or has shut down Detroit's pretty high-powered offense now they've tried to do the same against Seattle. And here's Poe. 3rd down. He gets this. That's Romero, and this time it's going to be a 1st down. So Sheldon Romero, that's his 2nd catch, and he has 28 yards already. Jordan Jackson, the middle linebacker on that tackle. Here's 1st and 10. It's Poe. Poe throwing. This one caught, and he's going to go out of bounds. Only a 1-yard gain. Let's look at Phoenix's defense. D-line, you got Clint Roaster, Corey Randall, and Daryl Schott. Clint Roaster getting their years. Tony Amigo, Jordan Jackson, Eric Frosted for your linebackers. Frosted, he's going to be going somewhere else next season. And Byron Baxter, Dexter Sex, Ben Wish, and Alfred Ford at your secondary position. Byron Baxter had a nice pick against Richardson last game, last week. And he's going to be looking to play against Dallas Crawford today, doing the same thing, shutting the number 1 down. 2nd and 9. Here is Poe throwing. Romero, he's going to get another yard. And it's 3rd and 8. Phoenix has put pressure on Poe early here and see if they can keep that kind of pressure all game. And Poe's going to have a hard game to throw. And what we've seen from the rushing game, it hasn't been fruitful yet. The runner-up in MVP couldn't do much so far yet. 3rd and 8. Here is Poe throwing. This one caught. Crawford can't make the distance. Oh, and he's on the ground. We'll be back in Seattle in a moment. Okay, so what happened is Crawford is out. So for wide receivers now for Seattle, you have Fred Williams and then Mark Barry and Christian Young. So it's going to be hard for Poe to thrust the ball. And I can't put it to this yet, so I have to do a punt, then I'll be able to switch it, I'm pretty sure. So I won't touch anything, I'll just let them do the punts. This one's going to sail into the end zone, and that's a touchback. So now we get to see Brian Tepps and this Phoenix offense. Tepps' stats, let's look at them for a second. 266 completions, 367 attempts. He led the league in completions. 2,912 yards. We'll look at the rest after this play. Tepps throwing. This one caught. It's Noah Breaks. He's playing slot as he's starting that today. He did well against Detroit's defense last time in slot. And that's first catch, 7 yards. He also had 20 touchdowns and 6 interceptions for Tepps. So the only stat he led quarterbacks in as a rookie, he also won Rookie of the Year. And then he led the quarterbacks in completions. 2nd and 3 here now. It is Tepps throwing. This one caught. That's Chet Wood, the tight end. Most touchdowns in the league this year. Because he also had one yesterday, which would be number 10. Sheldon Lee with the tackle. He'll be looking to play off the eyes of the young quarterback today. Here is Tepps. Throwing on first down. Intercepted! What do you know? It's Peter Morris on the interception. Played off the eyes of the quarterback. And the rookie makes a mistake, and that would be his 7th pick of the year. So Seattle's secondary that's been struggling this year gets up. Where was he throwing to in that play? There was a receiver out of bounds, but nowhere near where Peter Morris was. Morris makes the interception. That was Morris' 2nd interception of the year. He had 1 in the regular season, that's it. So now Poe, with limited receiver options, he's going to have to make some plays. 1st and 10, this one to throw, caught. As Fred Williams can't get anywhere on the wide receiver screen. So Fred Williams, he's just been put up higher and higher against better corners this season. He started as the 3rd string, now 2nd string a few games ago. Now he's played as the 1st string against Byron Baxter. And Mark Berry, he's at the 2nd string now. Christian Young's had to be put in at the receiver spot as the backup tight end. He used to be. 2nd and 10, here is Poe. Throwing, intercepted! Alfred Ford. 2 back-to-back interceptions by each QB, and Phoenix has the ball. So Ford was fighting for that ball against, which looked to be Fred Williams, but and just a bad play there by Poe. He thought he'd get the up number hitting over Ford, but that would not work. And Alfred Ford now pick, and that would be his number. Alfred Ford, he has had 1 interception. That would be his 2nd of the year. Here's Tepps now. There's 10 after the interception. Throwing, this one's going to be complete. Hits that one to Chet Wood, his 2nd catch of the day. He's had 2 catches, 22 yards. Tepps with the interception, but his defense got him the ball back after 1 play. Interesting first half here. We had Crawford go down, or first quarter. We've had Crawford go down 2 picks off both quarterbacks. It's been interesting. Here is Jog on 1st down. He's going to get to the 42. Let's look at this Phoenix offense. DJ Drake, Justin Hughes, Riley Cobb, Jamar Sweat, and Mark Johnson, the O-line. No breaks in Hank Luke are your receivers. Julio Jokes and Frank Jog are your halfbacks. And your tight end is Chet Wood. No break. The next game he loses, that's retirement for him. Or at the end of the season. So he only has 2 games maximum in his career left. 2nd and 6. Here's a run up the middle, plowing Walter Sanders for 2 yards. It's Julio Jokes. Seattle's defense. We got Walter Sanders, Doug Dunn, Bob Rivera, and Ernest Coleman on the D-line, while Sanders retiring after this season. Brendan Brooks, Evan Hernandez, and Hung Thornburg are your linebackers. Paris Mask, Bruce Goodman, Sheldon Lee, Peter Morris are your secondary. So Walter Sanders, he's retiring after this year. So he's trying to win a ring with Seattle. So 3rd and 4 now for Phoenix, and they convert. Brian Tepps hasn't scrambled yet. He did a lot of that against Detroit. Here's a pass. It's going to hit break. Did he get there? They're saying he got it. First down, Phoenix. Break his second catch. He has 12 yards now. And Stephen Hernandez with the tackle. First and 10. Here's Jokes on the outside. He gets the stretch play. Trying to make a move. He makes a man miss, and he gets it up to the 40. 2 rushing, 9 yards for Jokes to start today. 2nd and 2 now for Phoenix. Jared McKay on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 2. It's another run. This time it's Jog. Frank Jog finding an opening. Touchdown, Phoenix. The Gila Monsters score. And Frank Jog gets his 2nd touchdown on the year. Only 2nd. It's unbelievable to think about. They give it to Jokes a lot. But Frank Jog getting it to the house. It looked like Seattle was going to close it to somewhere, but he just had room to run along the side. And for Phoenix to go up by 14, here's the kick. Kick up, it's good. 6 plays, 70 yards, 2 minutes and 38 seconds off that drive. So Seattle is down by 14 early to start here. The first 2 strings, well, the first string is suspended, and the 2nd string is on injury report now. He won't be able to return until week 1 as well if he's injured. So, I mean, we got the information that he's confirmed injured, so Seattle's going to have to deal with him throughout the rest of the playoffs. So it's going to be either number 1 going to be Williams, and then it's going to be Barry. It's going to be hard without those 2 pieces for Seattle's offense to function. Kick away, this one going to be kneeled in, they'll start at the 25. So Seattle down by 14 here to start the first, and they're going to have to make some plays. And the run game's probably going to have to pick up the slack. First and 10. Here's Poe. He's throwing downfield, incomplete in traffic. Lucky that one wasn't picked off again. Phoenix secondary is flying around right now. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing. This one caught. He hits Williams, but he's going to go nowhere. 3rd and 10. Williams cannot make a play right now. Here's Poe on 3rd and 10. He's going to make a play. He's going to go down. Tony Amigo in there for the sack. He helped on the other sack by Corey Randall, and this time he gets a sack on his own. So, Seattle offense without the number 1 and 2 receivers was kind of struggling. The Phoenix Gila Monsters are applying pressure and flying in on secondary on passes. So Perfect game by Phoenix right now. Here's the punt. This one going to be taken in at the 37. He's going to make a move. He's going to bring it up to the 45, 46. Here's first and 10 now for Phoenix. They're up by 14. Steps. Throwing deep shot. Teps has a man open. Touchdown, Phoenix Gila Monsters. Hank Whoop burns the defense on that one. Teps with the long bomb to Whoop, and that is a Phoenix 6. As the corners on Seattle are known for their weakness, and Whoop decides to make a nice run to score and put Phoenix up by 21 here in the first quarter. What an interesting first quarter. This is bad. Phoenix has had 4 rush, 6 pass, and 21 points to show for it. That field goal almost blocked. I mean, that one almost blocked, but it's up and good. Here's the kick, and Seattle will get the ball once again, now down by 21. This one going to be nailed in the end zone. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And they're down by big here. So here comes back up the offense. Pulling you. He needs to get the jet started quickly because pass offense isn't doing much well for the Natives. He did rely on the pass offense to do good so he can make some plays on the ground. But here's a run by you. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Only getting a yard on that one. 2nd and 9 for Phoenix. Here is Poe. Throwing. This one caught. It's Dallas Crawford. Wait, no, it's Fred Williams, my bad. End of the first quarter in Seattle. Phoenix Gila Monsters 21. Seattle Natives nothing. Here's a pass. Intercepted. The Gila Monsters have it. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Phoenix. That one puts it up 28 to nothing. Another interception by Phoenix. Poe is finding no success in the air. That was Alfred Ford, his second pick of the game. He only had 1 in the regular season. He was looking for Mark Berry on that throw. Seattle is not doing good right now against the 6 seed Gila Monsters, who barely squeaked into the playoffs. And for the Gila Monsters, they squeaked into the playoffs against the Earthquake, went to Detroit and beat the Power, then went to Seattle and are beating the heck out of these Natives. And tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we will have you the other divisional round game between the visiting 5th seed New Orleans Musicians against the hosting 2 seed Kansas City Wind. This return is going to be taken out to the 22-yard line. So Poe, 8 for 11, 41 yards, and 2 interceptions. As his team is down big by 28 here. There's still plenty of time left to go in the game. They could definitely come back, but it'd be hard. How Phoenix is playing right now. Wide receiver screen again. It's going nowhere again. We've tried 3 wide receiver screens now to Fred Williams. None of them have even got a yard. Baxter on that play. As Baxter has covered Williams completely so far. Here's 2nd and 11. Poe with the high snap. He's going to get the steal. Oh, plowed in the backfield. Ooh. That one, Corey Randall. His running game's going nowhere, and it ain't seeming to change anytime soon. Royce Ainsworth couldn't get hold of that block in that play. Here's 3rd and 15. Poe, flag on the play. He ain't going nowhere. He stops the line of scrimmage. Ooh, but it's holding on the offense, so Philip Barnes on that play. Guessing Phoenix is gonna decline. 4th and 14 as the punt. Team now comes on. Punts away. And Phoenix, up by 28, has the ball. Takes it at the 24. Shakes off a tackle. He gets it to the 26. Oh, great coming out. He only has 2 catches, 12 yards. But he doesn't probably care that much because his team is winning by 28 points right now. When he wants to be a little involved in that, so he'll probably be looking to get some catches. 1st and 10. Here's the run. It's Jog on the outside. Jog making a move to the 34. Here he has 3 rushes, 52 yards, and a touchdown. The whole Phoenix team's looking great right now. Here's 2nd and 2. Someone jumps. I'm not sure actually who it was. Encroachment on the defense. Seattle jumps. Wow. And that's another one that will kill you as Phoenix now gets the 1st down. First and 10. Here's the jet sweep. He can't shake the tackle. Chet Wood is eventually going to be drugged down to 38. What a fight, though. 2nd and 12 after the 2-yard loss in that play. Jordan McKay now attacking. Second and 12 after that play. Here is the run. Little seam there for Julio Jones. Spinning off tackles all the way to the 45. 44 is actually called. 11 yards after contact there for Jones. He has 3 rushes, 27 yards already. Teams have been wide open for these 2 running backs as Julio Jones and Frank Jogger tearing apart Seattle. That running back tandem is unbelievably good. Here's the halfback sweep. Frank Jog. Open sideline. He's going to get to the 31. He has 4 rushes, 66 yards. Harris Mast on the tackle. First and 10. 5 wide here for Teps. No motion. Here's Teps throwing wide receiver screen to Jog. Jog's going to get it to the 29. 2 yards in that one. Jokes 2 yards on the reception. Second and 8 at the 29. Second and 8. Here's the fake jet sweep. Opening, Jog. Shakes off the tackle, 10-5. Touchdown, Phoenix. The Gila Monsters score again. It's 35-0. And Frank Jog shakes off the tackle, and it was to the house for Jog. Almost got his ankles clipped at the end, but Jog makes it, and that's another touchdown. Phoenix, wow. What a quarter, or what a first half this has been. Ooh, Williams. Williams is very mad here right now. They don't want to lose another receiver. They can't really pay it. The next guy that would have to come out is probably a backup halfback like Jordan Campbell. 6 plays, 69 yards, 2 minutes and 59 seconds off the clock on that Phoenix drive. Wow. This is not the way Seattle expected it at all, especially head coach. But for Phoenix in here in the 60th, this is great. Beating the heck out of Seattle in Seattle. The kick away, and now Seattle get once again. This one going to take the in at the 21. Poe and the offense coming back out. Colin, you cannot get going today. 4 rushes for negative 6 yards. The Seattle team just can't get going at all. Here's first and 10 now for the offense. Seattle's negative 6 yards today. Here is the run. Colton Yu getting it to the 22. Shot his second tackle of the game. Second and 8 after the 2-yard rush by Yu. Here's a fake. Poe, play action. He can't get it. Almost had it on target there, but he had pressure as he was throwing the ball. Got hit. Well, 3rd and 8 now for Seattle. They really need to get some points on the board. So another 3 and out would be very, very bad for Seattle right now. Here is Seattle. Poe throwing it. That's Sheldon Romero with the catch on the sideline. So the tight end is stretched out, and he gets the catch there. Clever play call. 4 catches, 42 yards for Sheldon Romero, as he seems their only target. Fred Williams is too well covered by the defensive back of the year, and then Mark Berry can't do much against anyone. Not that he's a fourth string. He was on the practice squad before a couple weeks ago. And then Sean Romero seems to be your only target. 1st and 10. Here's you. He finally gets a decent rush in today. 6 yards, and Kwon Ryu has into the positives now in the rushing yard. 6 rushes, 2 yards. So he's averaging a third of a yard. So he's averaging a foot each carry. Here it is, 2nd and 4. Blitz coming heavy. He's down. Tony Amigo in there again. He's 2.5 sacks on today. He is in the zone now, and that is Phoenix's 3rd sack of the day. 3rd and 11 now for the natives. As Proston and Amigo came in there on the blitz, both sides heavy. You had to try to block one of them. He got Proston, but Amigo was still free, and he took down the QB. So 3rd and 11 now for Seattle. They're going to try to do something here on 3rd down. They're desperately needed, but Amigo is on the edge. So watch out for him on this play. 3rd and 11. And Poe goes down again. Corey Brandell has 1.5 sacks on the day. He comes up the middle and no one blocking, seems like, on Seattle today. Usually Poe has no problems with the offensive line, but wow. It's getting exposed deeply here by Phoenix. Ainsworth can just not hold a block on Randall. Oh my god. Mast is on edge right now. Everyone on edge in Seattle right now. It's blowing up. Fourth and 16. This one going to be all the way down to 1. So nice punt there, though. So Seattle, at least the special teams has been doing decent besides that one punt that got blocked. Let's look at Jog today. He had that one touchdown earlier where it opened him up. And then he had this other touchdown just last time as he broke free for the TD. 1st and 10 at the 1. Seattle could get 2 points here if they get the safety. 1st and 10. Jog. No, Tex, throwing. Completes. All the way down to the 32. If that would have been a receiver, he would have been probably wide open. That's a big man. Who's that? That was Murray. Who the heck is that? I don't even think he's part of this offense. What's that? That's a backup offensive lineman. Wow. Seattle's defense was then not that bad this season. Just got thrown on by and caught by offensive lineman Fred Williams. Oh my gosh. Williams can't believe it. The defense just got thrown out by an offensive lineman for 31 yards. Here's a run up the middle. 6 yards there for Frank Jog. He's broke 100. And that brings to the 2-minute warning of this first half. Two-minute warning here. In Seattle, as it is Phoenix's game all the way right now, making the whole Seattle nation heard. 35-0. The natives who got the first seed are getting beat up by the 6th seed right now. 2nd and 4. Here is Teps. Launching this one again. He's got a man. Burning down the sideline. Touchdown. It's Julio Jokes. 62 yards for a Phoenix touchdown. And Seattle is going to make some lineup changes. Okay, so we're back in Seattle. Romero has been put to number 1 wide